Do you really know your worth versus your value? What's the difference? In this episode of the BeautyPro podcast, we're taking a deeper look at what it means to be a beauty or barber pro with high value, high worth, and the difference between them. I can't wait for you to hear it. Are you a beauty or barber pro looking for that push to do that thing you've always wanted to do, whether it's in or out of the salon, spa, or shop? Are you tired of not feeling good enough, smart enough, skilled enough? Are you tired of not getting a handle on your mental health, boundaries, and insecurities? I'm Christine Sherwood, the Beauty Pro Coach, an internationally certified coach, a salon and spa owner, and your personal Jiminy Cricket. I use my own experiences, good and bad, as a salon owner to help you be more self-aware, authentic, and forward-thinking in your approach to life, in and out of the salon. It's time to reach your version of success with the Beauty Pro Coach podcast. The dictionary definition of worth is equal to the sum. So, for example, $450 worth of products. The dictionary definition of value is the importance that something is held to mean or deserve. What does that tell you? It tells me that your worth is not determined by how much you charge for balayage or a bang trim. It's determined by how you think of yourself. And when you truly love yourself, you'll realize no monetary number can be put on you. Which also means you are irreplaceable and worth those $1 million. That $200 haircut, that $7 bang trim. Worth equals no one else's opinion matters, only yours. Value is determined by the emotional and monetary value. So it's both. If you serve charcuterie cups to your high paying clients in a 14 karat golden goblet, the value of your services and time is going to be a lot more than the actual physical worth amount. Make sense? The client is enjoying you and the experience of being in your presence. The value is what they'll brag about to their friends. The worth is what they'll whisper. I know. I'm so poetic. I just came up with that and it was so bomb. Ah! But anyway, I want to help you with your worth and your value. How? By giving you the tools you need so you can believe it yourself. You might be thinking, how the heck is she going to do that in a podcast? This girl has some high expectations. And yes, baby, I sure do. But here's how. Here's how we're going to do it, okay? I'm going to ask you some questions and you got to get real and honest. All right? What do you believe about yourself? Professionally, personally, romantically, familially, right? In your family. Do you believe that you could never charge $100 for a blow dry? A blow dry, because no one you know has ever done that. Do you believe that being a beauty or barber pro is just a job? Or is it a lifestyle that will never go out of style? Do you believe that you'll never find the right life partner because you never have time for them because you love what you do too much? Another question. I'm told you I'm asking the hard questions. Feel free to pause this episode, write out these questions, journal them because they're going to help you. Next question. Where did you get that belief system from? What event or person did you encounter that triggered this mindset where you actually believe this about yourself? If you're journaling, you're writing these down, reflecting on these questions, and everything is totally A-okay, congrats! Round of applause to you. The crowd goes wild. You're an already evolved human being who should just be next level at everything you do. I'm so proud of you. Great. Thank you. If you're more like me, who has had to answer these hard questions, cry my freaking eyes out, and dig deep and bring out those suppressed and repressed emotions to face them so I could heal from them, you're on the right track. Everything pays off. I promise you. You just got to face that cold, hard truth first as you wipe away the green snot coming out of your nose. Okay. Worth is a simple number. That's all it is. It's a number, it's a price. And you, as a human being, someone who doesn't have to do anything at all, that's why you're a human being, not doing, just has to be. And that alone gets you accepted. Self-acceptance, though, that's the hard part, okay? You just want to keep telling those lies to yourself until you sit down and have a heart-to-heart with yourself and truly sort yourself out. You do not have a price. You are irreplaceable. There's only one you, and you are priceless. Go put your worth on your shears, makeup brushes, products, all the physical things, just not you. And if I can just add this in there, for me personally, this might be why I've never gotten involved like in a lawsuit, like those people like, "Oh my god, I burned my hand," or that's a bad example. Let me see. I don't know. Like death. Somebody dies and I sue somebody because the person that I love dies. Yeah, I'll get a lot of money for it, but it's not going to bring that person back to me because I'm angry and so I want to sue the other person until they freaking die. But in reality, it's not it's not helpful, right? It's not going to bring the one person that you want back. Yeah, it's going to pay off the bills and it might be beneficial to you. And if you've done that, awesome. For me personally, one, I've never been in that situation before yet, I don't know. So I've never had to do that, but from an outsider's perspective of never being in that position, my reasoning is it's never going to bring the person, the human being that I want back. So no amount of money is going to fill that void. And so that's what I'm talking about here. Value is emotional, like I was trying to say before. Value has both emotional aspect to it and the number aspect to it. And this is where in your heart you are irreplaceable. And then in the business side of that same heart of yours, you're able to add value to what people get if and when they want to spend time with you. You see how you are not the number, you're putting a number on time. I hope this is making sense to you because it was when I was creating this episode. Okay. Please send me a DM if any of this is not making sense because as hairdressers, we deal with this. Estheticians, makeup artists, nail techs, massage therapists, you are included in this. I am not leaving anybody out. For example, my younger, less experienced stylist charges $92 an hour at the time of this recording. So if you want to spend time with her for color, $92 per hour is the magic number. She herself is not $92. She is an amazing, skillful artist that is building her experience, expertise, and style. That is what the $92 worth is. When you see her, you value her tattoos, passion for her craft, high integrity she keeps at not wanting to fry your hair off, okay? Not even with the 450-degree flat iron. It's admirable, I gotta say. The conversation you have with her, the hospitality, that's the value you're getting. The higher the number, the more value the client demands. Making sense? Wheels are turning? Yes, I hope so. Another stylist charges $192 per hour. That stylist shares her New York Fashion Week experiences, how the models and celebrities really are behind the scenes, the dirty truth about what it's like as a business owner, all while sipping champagne and ordering takeout in a private salon suite. That's value. This whole conversation about know your worth. Absolutely, hell yeah. Know your numbers, confidently charge them without apology, and keep up with your product cost, payroll, rent, competition. But when I say know your value, babes, love yourself. Everything about yourself. Accept yourself. Because if you don't, no one, and I mean no one, is going to give a rip to do it for you. Change your speech, change your life, change your career. Take practice though, okay? All of it takes practice. I've said this before. I went through a 5-year period before I could really start to truly accept me with my flaws, likes, dislikes, etc. Okay? And now I am the most comfortable person that I know who's not afraid to demand what I want for myself, my future, my business. It took thousands of dollars in coaches, therapists, retreats, CrossFits, a puppy to make me see the beauty in me. Okay. It was not cheap. So I know that you can absolutely 100% do this. Whatever it is you're struggling with, lack of confidence behind the chair, trouble formulating because you're second guessing yourself, maybe you party too much and have found yourself addicted to drugs and alcohol, babes. You're doubting yourself is not living your best life. It's not living your best self. It's not setting your future version of you up for greatness. Okay. You're not being an amazing boss or community leader from your salon chair. The best version of you is screaming for you to let her out, feed her. She's got to grow. And the way you do that is by investing in yourself, whether that's listening to this podcast, signing up for coaching from someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be me. Okay. Journaling, facing yourself, your own thoughts, seeing your thoughts on paper and your beliefs and whatever it is that makes you you on paper, trying something you've never done before. Just get out there, out of your mind, and go freaking do the thing. I'm rooting for you, babes. So, this whole conversation about your value and your worth. I've been sitting at the time of this recording, I've been sitting on this for a while, and I might have made some Instagram lives about it. I might have posted about it. I know I've definitely seen it from other beauty industry educators, but now it's finally, I'm taking the time to really address it because it's so important. Like, I hear it all the time. I see it on the Facebook groups all the time. Charge your worth, know your worth, know your value, blah, blah, blah. And it's very important that we differentiate that. Okay, like I just broke it down here. Your worth is your numbers. Okay, I just looked up the definition. Let me go back and read that definition from the dictionary again. Worth is equal to the sum. And the example is $450 worth of products. That is worth. So when you say know your worth, honey, baby, boo boo, you are irreplaceable. There is $0 worth on human life. And maybe that's what I was trying to say about, losing someone and suing another person over it. Like, there is no monetary value on human life. Not for me, anyway. I don't know. Maybe it depends on who you talk to, I guess. And so hearing stylists and beauty and barber pros talk about that, it hurts me, because if you don't know the definition, it can be really difficult. But when you know the definition, equal to the sum, you're better able to deal with the numbers that follow. Okay. Value, I just want to repeat the definition of value from the dictionary, is the importance that something is held to mean or deserve. And so if you believe that getting your hair done needs to have a 14 karat golden goblet, otherwise it's not a good experience, then okay, that's how you value your visits with your clients. And so anyway, I just wanted to touch on that in this episode. It's kind of a shorter episode today, and I don't want you to think that these shorter episodes are meaningless, because I feel it's a powerful punch, and I don't want to overwhelm you as a listener too much, because I know you're probably listening to this podcast while you're driving, while you're blow drying, while you're doing something else, because you're multitasking, because you're trying to fit it all in. Listen, baby, you are irreplaceable. No one can take your place. And I want other people know that. But do you know that? So anyway, thank you for listening. I hope this episode cleared up the debate between worth and value. I feel as an industry, we get it, and then we all fall right back into it again, which spirals into depression and anxiety, all because we're not memorizing the definitions. What we say matters, especially to ourselves. If this episode cleared some things up for you, encouraged you to invest in yourself, make changes in your life, would you let me know? Would you do me that favor, that great honor? Send me a DM on Instagram. Really, tell me your plan. I want to root for you all the way to the end of the finish line. So send me that DM. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and the BeautyPro podcast on Spotify and Apple. Make sure you leave your star reviews and ratings. Por favor. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you next time. If you loved this episode, subscribe to the BeautyPro podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave your reviews, stars, feedback so I can continue bringing the content you deserve and want most. Your feedback fuels this podcast. The more you give, the more you get back. You can follow me at The BeautyPro Coach on Instagram and Facebook. Want to contact me directly? Email me at befree@goldentruthcoaching.com.